thing that I have on Google Maps that I use when driving for storage is Google Maps, right? Get really, really comfortable with looking at the satellite imagery of Google Maps and zoning in and then searching storage or searching maybe like warehouses. Like some areas they call them warehouses, some they call them units, like storage units. You know, I keep telling her it's not a storage unit, it's a storage facility, right? But some people just still call them units, right? So you want to get the the lingo right. But in your area, if especially if it's like maybe secondary or tertiary markets, you might see something that's like mini store. We have one that's like next to our house, and he calls it mini warehouses, and it's like the worst name ever, R&R mini warehouses or something like this. And it's like nobody is gonna, and it's not even on Google Maps. I'm like, you're not running your property. You're just like, this is not a good way to run your property, right? That's like the perfect one that I want to buy. I've been trying to buy that one forever. But this guy only takes checks. But yeah, so many warehouses, storage units, self-storage. So you can search all that. If I looked up mini warehouse next to this, let's see. No, if I looked up just warehouse, you'll get a couple other like random ones that just don't come up anymore. You know, you'll get like maybe like, see, oh yeah, it's called K&B warehouses. K&B warehouses is the name of the storage facility. So if you're searching storage, K&B warehouses is not going to come up. And that's one that's already on there. It's on Google Maps, but like somebody's searching storage, it's never going to come up. So you got to think like also as a storage facility owner, what are you going to name your storage facilities, right? Just be smart about it. So that one I would definitely drive over. And actually that is the one that I want to buy. That's his name, K&B's warehouses. And he's just like, no, he doesn't want to sell. And I'm like, but you're only taking checks. Okay, so now we have Google Maps, the first thing. The second thing that you're going to need while driving for storage is Landglide. Landglide. All right. If you do not have Landglide on your phone as an app, then you are missing out on one of the most awesomest things in the whole world. Landglide is one of the most awesomest things in the whole world, right? This is coming from a storage nerd. Okay. Landglide is $10 a month. It's an app that's $10 a month. Does anybody use Landglide right now? Because nobody put this on. Yeah, Landglide is the same as MapRight. Okay, good. Okay, so Landglide is like MapRight. How much is MapRight? Because Landglide is $10 a month, but I love Landglide, especially when I'm driving for storage. And the reason why is because it gives you the owners of the properties, and it gives you the property borders, and it gives you all the information, right? Oops, sorry. It gives you all the information of the property, all the public information. I've got, the purchase date, the size, the address, the owner's address, the mailing address of the owner. I mean, it's just like so much stuff, right? So you want to have Landglide on your phone app. And as a real estate investor, this is the investment that you need. I'm telling you, this is the one thing that you need. And so like, I'm here, this one right here, like right across from me, there's a huge, big piece of property that's just just on, this person, Terry Lawson owns it. And it's 33.87 acres, right? And so you can have his information. He lives in Jasper, and you can click at the very bottom. You can click at the county link, and then you can pull all the public data up for the county from Landglide. This is a must-have. And in fact, a lot of times when I'm driving, because what happens is if I go out driving for storage and I find something that's like a storage facility that's like not on Google Maps, I'm like, awesome, who owns this? I need to know that data right then and there. So if I find a storage facility on Landglide while I'm driving, then what I'm doing is like, let's just say I found this is a storage facility, even though it's not, but this is a storage facility, right? I'm clicking on this, I'm looking at who the owner is, but what I'm doing is I'm screenshotting this. right? I'm screenshotting that. And then that's like, has the screenshot, has the name of the owner and the address. And then I'll also screenshot this as well, right? And then I have that as a screenshot. So it's now going to be added to my list of properties that I found, right? Driving for storage. And I have a master driving for storage spreadsheet that we use to keep track of everything. And on our spreadsheet is the links to all of the pictures, because what we do, actually there's four apps that we need. Then what we do is we have Google, all pictures are backed up to Google Photos, right? Google Photos, right? So I just took these today, right? And so then what I'm going to do, I have these screenshots right here of the storage facility that I just found. And I'm going to click on both of those, right? And then I'm going to add them to my album, my Saturday driving for storage album. Okay. And I'm going to create an album inside Google Photos, and it's going to have the land glide pictures of the storage facility that I found, and it's going to have my pictures of the storage facility. And I'll just go through as I'm driving around. I'm taking pictures of the facility, taking pictures of the sign, if there is a sign of a facility, so I can remember which one it was. And then I'm taking land glide shots, and I'm just getting as much information as I can, because guess what? When you're going out and driving and you're finding 100 storage facilities, all of a sudden you're just like, I have no idea which one that was at all too. And Chris, my acquisitions person, he's like really good. He's like, yeah, it's A and B storage over there. And I'm like, who, what? Right. So he's young. He's got a sharp mind, and I'm old and I have an old mind. Right. So we are screenshotting everything that we're doing, taking pictures, and then we're adding it to the Google Photos. So all my photos on my phone are backed up. And then once I go around and I'm driving and I find all these storage facilities and stuff, like this past weekend, we found an abandoned storage facility. And so I'm taking pictures of it. Like, I just want to make sure I don't forget that one. It's an abandoned storage facility. Who wants to forget that, right?